Mustang, yes, a lot of you guys that own Vortech, ESS, or Pro Charger manual Gen 3s are a little curious as to my experiences with my car. I haven't really showcased this car on the channel all that much, but today I thought I'd give you guys a little video and update as to what's going on with the car. So, a lot of you that have watched the channel know that I experienced a number 7 cylinder ringland failure, I suspect, only because of the fact that that cylinder was down on compression, and when I went to boost the car, it actually blew out the rear main seal, meaning boost was getting past the piston into the crankcase, over pressurizing the crankcase, and a whole bunch of bad stuff was happening. Then after I replaced the motor with a brand new long block, the car wouldn't want to make boost, and I'll show you in a little bit what we found that caused the car to not see the proper boost. I put a 3.3 pulley on it. It only saw like 6 psi after a whole bunch of stuff I'll explain to you guys in a second. But what I want to do real quick is do a 60 to 130 and then explain why I'm even bothering going through this vehicle, because technically it's my daily driver. It's the car I drive the most, the car that has the most miles of the cars I own, because it's a manual S550. And on top of that, I wanted to showcase, or at least give you my impressions of a bent calimer stage 2 transmission. Yes, this car has a bent calimer stage 2 transmission. Now, what's the difference between stage 1, stage 2, stage 3? I think a stage 1 just basically beefed up synchros, or basically gone through maybe some strengthening parts in terms of the proper failure points of this transmission, like the shift forks. The shift forks on the D4 Mt82 has been known to break, and a lot of you guys saw a video of me breaking one live. Fuck it, we did it live. So what I want to do is just kind of give you a rundown, run through, drive it around, sounds, also a 60 to 130. And the whole reason I'm doing all of this is because Jake wants to race the car. Jake has a turbo F-150 that has been in the 11s in the quarter mile on pump gas. But again, that truck is not built to race at a track. That truck was built to have fun on the street. He didn't care about the track. He didn't care about a quarter mile time. He wants to be able to get in the truck and beat a lot of the cars that really shouldn't be beating. Now, that truck, 60 to 130, runs low 7s, high 6s, 7.1, 7.0 at about 11 pounds of boost. The truck makes over 1,000 rear-wheel horsepower. It's very stout. So what I'm going to do is come on here and see if I can do a 60 to 130 with a 3.47 pulley, Torco in the tank, and pump gas. So basically about a 98 to 100 octane, 18 degrees of timing. I have like 4 degrees to go, but I really don't want to stress out this car because I don't want to pop this engine again. So I'm going to keep it at 18 or so degrees, 3.47 pulley, which is about 12 to 13 psi. Manual, so I'm at a disadvantage there in terms of roll racing. He's got a 10R80 that's like a robot, so his will shift properly. But enough talking, let's do 60 to 130, give you an overview of how the car currently sits, and I'll explain to you the boost issues, and then we'll wrap up the video nicely. So on that run, it only went 8.0, so it's only seeing 1.8 load, but I'm also, I don't want to say conservative on timing. 18 degrees at 1.8 load should be moving out, but the centrifugal takes a while to get up there and make some steam, usually above 5,000 to 6,000 RPMs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go home, take a look at the data log, and see if I can shove timing in earlier, because it does have Torco in the tank, and I want to see if I can shove timing in a little earlier, and come back out, test again, and see what it does 60 to 130. Problem is that takes up a day. Like, it takes up a whole day doing all that testing. So go back. Let's take a look at the data log. Let's see if we can improve on that 790 after the second 60 to 130. It went 790, which, guys, that sucks. Like, for a boosted car, I'm not gonna, you know, it's good for like a daily just to fuck around in it. It's quicker than most, but for a boosted car, 790, 60 to 130 in 2022 is slow. Plain and simple, it's slow. So let's get back, let's take a peek. But before that, since it's making kind of low power right now, I'll do some 1-2s. A lot of you guys request some 1-2s in shifting videos, so I'll go ahead and do that for you guys. That's the best angle I can give you guys. So I'll try to do 1-2s, maybe a 2-3. If it breaks the transmission, get it on video. I mean, it's ominous, but let's be honest, that's what we're here for. Oh, sorry for the shaking. There we go. Hey, you know what? For 10 PSI, it's fun. All right, so here's the data log in. I'm kind of at the point of thinking that I just have a bad bypass, to be honest with you. The more I look at this log, the more I think the bypass is acting up. You see this air load is kind of wavy, like open, closed, open, closed. It's almost like there's a flutter happening with the bypass. Open, close, open, close, open, close. The boost reference has been verified to be pretty proper, but after putting a stiffer spring in the bypass, aka blow-off valve, it's looking to me like it's probably not functioning properly, and it's seeing a max air load of 1.79, right? On a 3.47 pulley, this thing should be making 1.9, and on a 3.3 pulley, like 2.0, like 800 wheel. But this car is not even making good power. But at least I know it's not making crazy boost. So with boostane in the tank, or sorry, octanium, I'm going to shove spark close to 20 because it's not making that much boost. It's only going 80, 790, 60 to 130. So obviously it's not getting the full potential of boost in it. So probably needs a bypass replacement or a complete, I'll just put a BL fab. I'll put a twin turbo on it before I start over-diagnosing this whole setup because, you know, it's getting pretty old. So let's shove more timing in it and go out there, do another test. I'm going to shove 20 in it. Shove it down low too, desensitize the knock sensor if I have to because it'll be boosting, and it's only seen about maybe 11-12 psi, so it ain't gonna hurt it because it has plenty of octane in it. Yeah, getting closer to Jalisco, nice area in Mexico. I'm gonna see if I can do a hit there, 60 to 130 kilometers an hour. It's really about 80. Do 60 to 130 with the raised timing tune and see if I can do better than a 790. Man, that's weak sauce. I mean, I don't know why, but this thing used to run a 720. But man, it's whatever. Do it. Make do with what you got, because I'm not gonna go in. I don't have a garage to start full of bypass valves to start diagnosing an issue on a basically a daily driver. I don't care. If I want to go fast, I'll just get in the GT500 and call it a day. All that other bullshit. Find a good spot here. Put the camera on me because, let's be honest, I'm the show. Data logging, boom, boom, draggy. Opening, do a 2-3. Hopefully she stays together. 750 would be ideal because Jake's truck's gonna run a 7.1 no matter what he does. It's a 10 or 80, he just goes blah, 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 unless it skips a shift or it does something wonky. A 4-wheel drive turbo E85 truck is gonna do what it's gonna do. So it's not that much rocket science. I'll leave this up. looks like the traction control got wonky. So it just went 697. A full second quicker, 60 to 130. Oh, and it shifts better. Why does it shift better after you beat the shit out of the car? That's so weird, right? Like you jam it in a gear and the next shifts are butter. Unbelievable. So we have now accomplished a 6-second 60 to 130 on pump gas, 347 pulley, 20 degrees of timing, and octane booster, whether it be Torco, Bustane, or octanium. This is octanium from AutoZone. So we're gonna look at the data log, and if everything shakes out, it's time to set up a race with Jake, because his truck on E85 and about 11 pounds of boost runs a 7.1 60 to 130. Now this thing has gone 697 60 to 130 with, I want to say 12 pounds or so stick, pump gas, and octane booster. That could be really good racing. I'm saying side by side, badass, good racing, unless he decides to turn up the knob and absolutely fuck me up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed some video of me shoving some timing down this thing's throat. You guys wanted to see some shifting. Well, we got some shifting done. The bent calimer stage 2, highly recommended. The D4 Mt82 is stout. The weak link is the forks, and he's got billet versions, which is in his stage 2. I'm going to receive a stage 3 next week or so. It's got different gear ratios, so I'm going to work on the tuning on that guy, beat the snot out of that guy, and see how that goes. But anyway, thanks for your patience, for getting you this content. The next video of this car should be me racing La Mamalona that Jacob from Power by the Hour owns. Hopefully I'll get you guys those races real soon. Thanks.